The definition of the word piety is the quality of being religious or reverent. Paladins are religious. Paladins can be reverent. Hey everybody, it's Final Fantasy XIV. I do need to take 10 seconds before we hop into the actual stream because Altaria, I am literally in Spoiler City, and I wish that was a joke. The music you are hearing is Spoiler City music. So get out of here. Go, shoo. I appreciate you being here to watch. Be gone. I'll catch you later. If you meld Spellseed, you can pray harder. It's true. So we are going to do a little bit of spell speed. But then the other thing is that because there are different role abilities, apparently Tenacity is not meldable by DPS. So Tenacity is more or less the like tank equivalent of Piety in some way in my brain. So I'm gonna meld that because I don't want to meld anything that is. I'm gonna meld spell speed, but also Tenacity because I want to. So yeah. Meld all the piety. I want to because I want to say that Elish is praying very hard, but I can't do that. He can pray very quick. But yeah. The main city hub isn't a spoiler, it's all over the promos. Right, but we're also going to be picking up some more role quests and maybe doing some of the Wachumeki Meki quests, which I have been chatting about doing for 1,000 million years, but like haven't done. So yeah, we can do that. More prayers per pray. So we do have to. I wish I had known that. I wish I had come to that realization. And we'll catch you, Altaria. Thank you. You've also dodged as much of the promo things as possible. Shoo! Begone! XOXO! Get out of here! And it is good to see everybody else as well. Sorry for covering up your face, JR. Hey, Enderfriend, Top Hat, Mesphia, Clary. It's good to see you guys, yeah. So I will go. I can't believe I hate you. It's true. That's exactly it. You know it doesn't have spoilers on Sol? I mean, legally, I guess, but it does have spoilers. Like, it shows off the entirety of the Azim steps, so... Bad news there, Chief. Yeah. I did, unfortunately, just meld more Piety, which does affect MP regeneration, and I said this when I was chatting with you guys last time. Only applicable when in battle, and role is healer. My role is literally never going to be healer, so I gotta unmeld the Piety. We can meld Tenacity though, and so we will. Affects the amount of physical and magic damage dealt and received, as well as HP restored. The higher the value, the more damage dealt, the more HP restored, and the less damage taken. Only applicable when rolled as tank. Everyone in the entire world has told me that Tenacity is bad, so we're gonna meld it with spell speed. So everywhere we have Piety, we'll get rid of it and replace it with Tenacity, because that's the kind of person that I am. And we have to do some side quests. We don't have to do some side quests. So you get it. If people are feeling like suggesting any particular side quests, I'm willing to do some real side tangents to go around and do other things with them, but yeah. The name of Piety doesn't really fit for any of the healer jobs either, besides White Mage, maybe. Yeah, exactly, JR. That's been our thought process as well. Can't see the spoilers through the flaming battle high. I got my first battle high 5 on Shatter, Wirebone. Do not talk to me. Streamer, you must meld Clemency. If you have a scholar, who else will make up the difference in their current healing issues? So, Hisoka, 1, very funny. 2, unfortunately, Piety doesn't work for me as a tank, and literally will not Literally, I cannot meld Clemency. Clemency is not real. So, okay, you'll leave then, since I also hate you. Goodbye. It's been nice knowing you, but you have found my secret. It's that I also hate you, Wirebone. That's what Big Meld wants you to think. Well, that's what I'm saying is the problem. Is what is the tenacity materia called? I don't even know. We should not meld tenacity. Categorically, we've been informed that tenacity is worse, but we're going to. Is it Battle Dance? Do not buy it. Gotta buy it. I mean, also give it to me. Gotta meld more spell power to make up for Scholar Fairy being bugged. Oh, is that what Hisoka meant by the difference in their current healing issues? Gotcha. Please, you log on right now. Do not spend money on it. Uh-huh. Battle Dance. 12. Look at how cheap it is. Okay. I'll buy it for you at a rate of 1,000 per. But yeah, ironically or not ironically, painfully, I guess. I really wanted Piety. I really wanted Piety to work. I just wanted to get more MP. Scholar got a trait that increases potency of several spells. One of those is Fairy's Embrace, but it doesn't apply to pets correctly at the moment. Oh, interesting, JR. I did not know that. Okay. I kid you not, I bought this Piety. This is money that I will never use, because I will literally never once in my life do a healer, so you get it. And you might be asking, oh, does he have some sort of like wild build that he's attempting, or is there like a theory crafting behind this? No, it's just for vibes. It is 100% a vibes-based economy. Or do I have to try and get rid of the last one I melded? Oh wow. What's my white mage level at? It's like 98. Theoretically, could I raid with white mage? Yeah, sure, theoretically. Am I stupid enough to try and learn a second class when I barely play the game as it is? Absolutely not. You're just curious for role quests. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry to come at it very aggro. No, I also have Red Mage at 99, so it's either going to be magical DPS or healer, probably. I do not have ranged Fizz high enough, and we've already done tank and we've done samurai, so. I am also, however, having quick tongue, so you get it. Did I pick up the Red Mage artifact here yet? I don't think so, actually. Oh, shoot! And that was the other thing that I meant to do. I need to get my tome weapon. I forgot to get my tombstone weapon. Or not my tombstone weapon. The normal raids. I forgot to get that last time on stream, so I have to get it this time. Smile. Oh. So if anybody needs any Piety Materia 12, let me know. Red Mage is booby. Interesting, I'm listening. Sounds like the dream is dead. Okay, so I can't believe no one told me this every time I asked. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't meld Piety Materia. And everyone was like, no, you definitely can. And I was like, that's so weird. I definitely had a memory of like that being a bad idea. Piety, in its description, says affects MP regeneration. Regeneration rate is determined by piety. Only applicable when in battle and role as healer. Literally, no one told me not to do this. And is this my fault? Yes. Will I take responsibility and not blame you guys? No. Wait, if we're going for most useless melds, yeah? Well, if anyone would have known that, it'd be the person who wanted to meld piety, I think! No! Everyone told me not to do this. JR is correct. However, I cannot be held, I will not hold myself accountable. I am incapable of self-reflection. How come you guys didn't tell me? Why don't we keep Piety melded? If Piety doesn't work, it's an even more dead strat. No, you are correct, Hisoka. But like at that point in the game, I could just meld like Gatherer's materia onto my set, right? Like I wanted to still theoretically have function, right? I want someone to look at it and go, that's crazy, but it just might work. I don't want it to be, this man has just put on Gatherer 1 materia. Yeah. Clary, I listen, I'm reading those words, but I have become illiterate just for those words, so you get it. Turns out you sold most of your tenacity recently. Purchasing tenacity from the market board. The funny bit is that people will think it works. I don't think they will, Hisoka. Here's the problem, is that I also thought Piety would work, but more than that, I chose Piety for the flavor text, right? Because like I love paladins in I love the concept of paladins in like Dungeons and Dragons and World of Warcraft, where they can sometimes be related to faith, right? I hate the execution of paladins in Final Fantasy XIV because like it starts with that a little bit, right? Like the Gladiator's quest line is really good, and then you go into the paladin stuff, and then you've got Genlis, and Genlis is like, you want to become a paladin, huh? Well, you got to go to this brazier and you got to light it and fight all of the undead that gather there, and then you got to go on like all the rest of the quests, and like it starts promising. But the problem is that they're never sworn to a faith. They're sworn to the Sultana, which is weird but okay. And then like there's this whole thing about like, oh well, actually you're not a sultan sworn, you're a free paladin. And I was like, okay. And we get to Ishgard and I'm like, yes, hell yeah, now we're here. Now it's faith central, baby. Now paladin quest lines is gonna fucking pop off. And instead, we fucking sprint around the Coerthus Western Highlands with an elf boy who says that he was promised to be made a knight by a paladin. We fucking get all of his shitty armor just in Coerthus Western. And then when we assemble all of the armor pieces, the knight who is supposed to be squiring this young elf boy is like, thanks for getting all of my underwear, nerds. Actually, what I wanted this whole time was to look at a sword shine. And then the Heaven's Ward Paladin class quest ends. Oh, thanks for the materia. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. All hail the Sultana. I mean, Nanamo is okay. Here's the thing, Paladin in Final Fantasy I was known as Knight in the Japanese version. The Final Fantasy XIV job is the same way from what you understand. I see, okay. Yeah, but then we get a sick tournament arc in the next X-Pack. Hisoka, the tournament arc in Stormblood is straight up them just walking back Paladin, and they just straight up go back to Gladiator. They were like, fuck, we fucked the Paladin questline. Everyone hates it. Go back to being Gladiator. That is the entirety of the Stormblood Paladin quest arc. The first true Paladin in Final Fantasy is Cecil in Final Fantasy IV. Very fair, JR, yeah. What did you tune into? Hi, Kitty Beans. I melded Piety onto all of my gear. Piety is only applicable when in battle and roll as healer. So I've removed Piety, and in the interest of me making things that are horrible builds, we're doing Quick Tongue for spell speed, and we're doing Tenacity. And also I started screaming about the Paladin questline, because the Paladin questline genuinely makes me very unhappy. Because not gonna lie, you didn't remember any of that. You simply started Heaven's Ward Paladin quest, blacked out, and was level 60 by the end of it. Yeah, Hisoka, it's so messed up. So there's this elf kid, and he shows up, and he's like, my mom and dad got eaten by a dragon, and I lived in Falcon's Nest. And then a strange Rogadin showed up who said he was a paladin, and he said he'd make me super strong. So we need to find out what happened to him. And there's like a B plot about how he got assassinated by like an old Daw assassin cult or whatever. And like fucking, let's not even talk about the fact that an old Daw assassin cult got into the Coerthas Western Highlands, which it then turned out wasn't the case anyways. So why did they even introduce it? This fucking elf kid and us are running around, and we're like looking for Soikazal or whatever his name is, the Rogadin. And we're just like picking up bits of his underwear. And I shit you not, the elf kid is just putting it on every time we find one. And he's like, oh my god, Soikazal doesn't have his shoes. What, like, how is he going to run away from the assassins? And then the kid is like, let me put on his shoes for safekeeping. The Paladin questline in Heaven's Ward is garbage. It's fine. Do I want spell speed? Yeah, sure. I'd appreciate that, I guess. Can we actually meld more tenacity? Oh, we do actually have room for tenacity. And this is why they switched to roll quests. It's just so bizarre to me. You know what I mean? Is like, I don't understand like how they could do, like they had writers who came up with the Dark Knight questline, which like I was expecting the Dark Knight questline to be overhyped, to be like nonsensical, right? And like instead it was goated. The Dark Knight questline is amazing. And then simultaneously, the entirety of like even the A Realm Reborn Paladin questline is just so stupid. It's like Genlis is like, oh man, people have been saying that the Sultan Sworn are corrupt and that they're getting infiltrated by bad actors, but I know all of these brothers and I trust them with my lives, and so I'm gonna hire you to find out who the real like traitors are. And then like 2 quests later, he's like, you're the traitor. And I'm like, I just fucking showed up, Jedless. There's literally, I don't even fucking know who any of your brothers are. It's fine. Anyways, it's fine. We love the class quests. Smile. Bring the class quests back, please. That's what I'm saying. That's my real belief. Me. Bard questline is the true king. The thing is that Bard questline is very good. Like, even the Heaven's Ward stuff was really nice. The Song of Oblivion was like a really cool... Okay, so I can't meld tenacity on you. Fine. The Song of Oblivion was like a really cool touch, right? And like the whole idea that like the Mughals sealed a siren away in a stone, and then like eventually, due to the nature of the Sea of Clouds, the stone that they sealed her in actually broke from the tectonic plate and like shifted over there. I thought that shit was really cool, right? Like the integration of the fact that Aziz Law is literally just like chunks of the earth north of Coerthas that had been removed, and then because the Allagans are messing with forces they don't really understand, right? Like that's what creates the Sea of Clouds. Like there was a bunch of really good shit in the Bard questline. Genuinely 10 out of 10. It's good to welcome back, Hisoka. It's good to see you. You do not remember any of that from the Bard questline, you're not gonna lie. Kitty Beans, if the word Ishgard shows up on a single dialogue box, I like hyper zone in. This is not a bit. This is my real world fixation. I freaking love the lore of Final Fantasy XIV. when the word Ishgard is involved. You get it. We do actually have space for tenacity here, so I will do it. And we do have room for tenacity here as well. Tenacity room? No tenacity room. Spell speed it is. Yeah, I mean, also, let's be very clear. The Bard questline is very explicitly yaoi. In case anyone is curious, it is about two guys who are going on a quest to find, like, a magical song that will be used to defeat great evils. And then in the course of finding out that there is the magic song, they find out that true love is the thing that will, like, help activate the power of the song, and that the siren is using the song to create people to be obsessed with her, and the reason why it's called the Song of Oblivion is because it, like, brain blasts all of them, but their love helps them overcome it. So, you know. It is... Listen. Is all of the writing in Final Fantasy XIV smut? I'll never tell. But yeah. Your retainers Sanson and Glide-A-Lot are holding hands on benches together. Hell yeah. Okay. Do you have tenacity rune? You do. Perfect. I actually have run out of tenacity, so... If you weren't a coward, you would pentameld these stats. Here's the problem, Wirebone, is that I am going to pentameld these stats. Enjoy raid, Clary. So I am going to go buy some tenacity. Battle Dance. Ooh! The price has gone down since last I was here. Well, because then the numbers won't be as high. What, you think that I should use some of my 111 Battle Dance Materia 9? No, I've got to save that stuff. Well. What if I need it to be best in slot for when we start doing ultimate coils of Bahamut? Did I just meld? No, I did meld tenacity. Okay. Yep, we're doing ultimate weapon ultimate. That's the very next thing on our agenda. I gotta be so real with y'all. Doing old content would be cool in my opinion if it did, and this is a stupid thing for me to say, but if it did bring back up like the poisons and stuff, right? Or like those elemental resistance potions. I know literally everyone hated them, but there's this part of me that's like, but also you just take current day gear and you stat cap already. Melds do not work. Do melds not work for ooh, do P4S? Oh my god. P4S is easy. You can skip Act 2 with no tanks and one healer. Oh my god. You gotta finish M4S so you're ready for FRU in November. What's FRU? It's a part of the reason why I like Bozia, right? And like to a certain extent why I like Eureka. Like I've heard a lot about like prepping for the Baldessian Arsenal and stuff, right? Futures Rewritten Ultimate. There is no way we're doing that. Absolutely not. Eden Ultimate. I didn't remember, yeah. However, you only have tank geared on your ult, so we will probably not skip Act 2. Lads, good news, bad news. I'm never going to do any of these things that I'm chatting about. This is the extent of my horse shittery. Speaking of, you think 17% is good enough for us to do it with 3? You are attempting to meld additional materia to an item. If you fail, you will lose the materia. Proceed. I've never seen this dialogue box in my life before. Unable to meld materia. Reattempt meld using the same materials. Listen, the last one failed, so this one has to succeed. Oh, it succeeded. Oh, easy. Just like that. Can I build another one? 0% chance. Oh. But if you do P4S, you can do Dragon Song Ultimate. I do want to do the Dragon Song Reprise. Speaking of Eden, you really want the E12S pick the weapon. Can we do E12S unsynced easily now? You have to head to tabletop. We'll catch you, Ender Friend. You have to do lower grade for overmelds. I see. The way gear syncing works, current day gear eye level main stats already caps out any values you could have, so melds are essentially useless. Oh, interesting. You need to do Dragon Song Reprise for reasons? Obviously we do, yeah. Don't ask, but take you. Absolutely. Here's a question for you. Oh, this is the wrong retainer. Hold on. And yes, you can unsync E12S very easy now. Really? How easy is very easy, Hisoka? Remember that I'm an idiot. You can use 11s for overmelds. That's why you gave them to me. But can I use 10s for overmelds? You do the first spread stack and it should die. Interesting. Then you do the same for part 2. I mean, that does sound quite doable. Odd numbers only for overmelds? Ah, shit. Were they already aware that people would try to game the system? I'm 1,000 years too late to this, right? Okay. Fair enough. Oh, you bastards. I can't believe you foresaw people doing this 1 billion years ago when you first made the game. Okay. Why do I keep opening my crafting? The world may never know. Okay. So then the 11s. 10% chance? Might as well be a 100% chance. Unable to meld. Reattempt? 10% chance? Might as well be a 100% chance. Damn. Unable to meld. 10% chance? Might as well be 100% chance. Damn. Unable to meld. Can't believe you're doing these one at a time. But like, listen, it's just like gacha games. It'll build up a pity for me, right? So you get it. I'm not gonna lie. I do actually really enjoy the, like, this is gonna sound so stupid, and you are going to be so valid for thinking this sounds stupid, but I do actually like it in those games when they're like, you can like you get like percentage chance to forge it better, and like that's the incentive to grind out gear. And a part of the reason why I like that is because okay, listen, I'm glad Final Fantasy XIV does not have this system, because then I would rage about it. But like when you like submit the sword for forging and then they're like, sorry, not only did we not successfully upgrade it, we also destroyed your sword, so now you have to go out and get it again. I do actually kind of like that as like an incentive to do like the risk reward of like, okay, I got my main weapon, and then this is the one that I'm like spinning the roulette wheel on. Like, I know it's nonsense, and this is all the reason why I should never go to Las Vegas, but like I like those like incentives to do more resource grinding, because otherwise why play more Final Fantasy XIV, you know? Spamming the Final Fantasy XIV artifact domain for hours so you can get better substats. No, Kitty Beans knows what I'm talking about. That's actually a reference to 1.0. In 1.0, failing a meld would destroy the materia and the weapon. Is that true, JR? But like, that's an incentive to have crafters, right? Like, just mass fucking crafting the weapons for people. Back in the day, it was Spirit Bond Max, then extract the materia and destroy the gear. Really? Oh my god. But also, anyways, 10% chance, 100% chance. Damn. 10% chance, 100% chance. Damn. 10% chance, 100% chance. Damn. I can't keep that bit going, but I am going to meld them one by one, because we do not have that many materias. You do realize some melds take like 100+ pieces of materia, right? Well, are you doing it in bulk? Also, you use the gotcha analogy, but sir, the mass meld is a 10 pull. Please 10 pull. But why would I 10 pull? Listen. Bam! The emotional resonance. Doesn't matter, the rate is the same in bulk or one by one. Exactly. Exactly. 7% chance? We've got 7 materia. This one will work. Okay. We've got less materia than we have percentage chance to work. You would be breaking 100 materia one by one. Or the emotional resonance I built up with this materia would kick in, and so the materia would work in my favor. You get it. Like, what if you get it on the second pull, but you did a 10 pull? That's 8 wasted pulls. Kitty gets it. Also, like, this isn't the same as, like, popping a Realm Reborn red and then mashing meld, yeah. Listen, it makes sense. Okay. In the interest of fairness, I normally hate Whimsy as well. But in this one instance... Okay, it's our last one. This one's gonna be the one. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry, but I'm a little sorry. Battle dance. Reminder, this is the streamer who always chooses the right door on map. I choose left and reach the 4th floor twice on stream. Listen, you. Okay. You know what? For Hisoka, For Hisoka, we'll do exactly 1 temple. I have 10 tenacity 18s. 1 temple. See? Temple's less efficient. I should not spend all of my money on battle dance materia. Also, if I'm going to spend all my money on battle dance materia, I should do it, like, somewhere where the materia is not so expensive. But here we are. How much do I have? Okay, so 4 more. Do you not have any clusters to spend on this? I kind of want to save clusters because isn't like next tier we're going to need different melds and stuff? I have a bunch of clusters, but yeah. Punch seals. I don't actually know what my nut sacks are at. 2, 4, 4, 7. I also haven't been doing my weeklies in a hot sec, so yeah. Yeah, but I'll have a lot of them by then. I don't know if I will. I've not been going on hunt trains as much as I used to. I just haven't had time. Damn. 7.2 is a long time away. How long is a long time away? Also, so did they announce at PAX West that whether or not field ops were going to be in 7.1 then? Like, because they said what was coming in 7.1, I thought someone said. Or is that what the upcoming live letter is for? In, like, November. Gotcha. Okay. Damn. Ooh! See? It's better when you do it 1 by 1. So stupid. Genuinely the dumbest thing I have ever done, maybe. Oh, man. It's fine. Presna's not here, so Presna doesn't know what I'm using their raid gift to me for. It's fine. 7.1 in November, 7.2 would be the next raid tier. Gotcha. Oh, that worked on the first one. Which means it won't work on this one. All of the ones after this have to be odd number. Okay. 7.2 is like February, March. What does it say about my skewed sense of time that I think that's actually not that far away? Oh, although, a friend of the show, Hurricane Sheila, is going to be translating the live letter, so I'm not going to actually be streaming that because it's in Japanese. I could not tell you guys anything about it of any substance. But I will be encouraging you guys to go watch Sheila because they're going to be live translating, so yeah. It isn't too far. Yeah, exactly. It's far enough to gather clusters. Optimistic. I piddle my time away in this game in ways that I even sometimes am stunned by, so you get it. One of them, for example, is melding individual quick tongue materias. So what's the plan for today besides melding? Side quests. I wanted to do role quests. I also wanted to do... people were telling me that there were a couple of side quests in general that were very good. I also wanted to knock out some of the crafter stuff in Wachumeki Meki. So yeah. That was the actual plan, believe it or not. Oh, and also my normals raid weapon. The one that I have the 7 swords for. Did I get that? I don't think I got that. I got distracted by this terrible plan. The one that I actually need to meld. Yeah. Weapon requires 500 tomestones as well. I believe I have that. Yeah, I've got enough for that. Although I should do some expert roulettes. I haven't done an expert roulette in 1,000 years. We're losing the pulls. Avoiding Tender Valley that badly. I wasn't even remembering Tender Valley, so yeah. You capping tomes on 2 characters for raid and me not even doing it on 1. What can I say? I just really like wasting your time and mine. No, I capped them the last 2 weeks. I don't know that I've capped them any more than that, though. Oh, did it work? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Well. We got 7 more to get that. We got 7 to do 7! It's a sign. It's a sign from the number gods. Take my tenacity melded ass into Tender Valley. Interesting. You keep capping with Hunt Train? Yeah. There was... I don't know if it was last week or what. When was the DDoS attacks, like, pretty bad? There was a Hunt Train that was truly blurst. 360 tomes from Train and 90 from Expert Roulette. There you go. Okay. This is our last Materia 11. This is the one. It was not the one. Okay. Man, I'm really starting to buy all the cheap Battle Dance materials, huh? I bought the wrong ones and needed Quick Tongue! No! Anyways. I'll need the other ones eventually anyways. Has anyone said, like, lewd jokes about quick tongues? Has that been done before? Am I late to the party on that one? Spell speed is mainly a black mage meld. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense, what with the fact that, like, black mage is supposed to be sort of like... What's the term that I'm looking for? I guess DPS makes it, right? That's a joke about black mage characters and quick tongues things. Wait, I've missed it. Can you explain the joke to me like I'm a 5-year-old, please? The joke is your character is a black mage. I see. Okay. You were surprised that spell speed didn't affect Picto motifs, which sadly makes it useless. Oh, that's rough. Okay. I'm not going to do this on stream all day. I feel like that is a waste of my time and a waste of your time. It's weird though. So when you do Ultimate Weapon Ultimate, or any of the ultimates, it sinks down, like it doesn't let you bypass it with melds. But legit, you don't want to spell speed meld too much on a caster because it'll drain MP too fast, especially on healers who need MP for other things, yeah. But it works well with Black Mage because of Black Mage's MP regen abilities, but also Black Mage has generally the slowest cast times as well. I hated trying to level Thaumaturgist. It was miserable. Okay. Let me go get the tome weapon. And then let's also consider doing maybe an expert, but probably not. Probably just class quests, I think. If you're playing Black Mage correctly, then you aren't stuck hard casting for too long. Does Black Mage have like a fast cast ability or something? I know nothing about Black Mage. You'd be down for an expert? You know just enough about Black Mage to pretend to know what you're talking about. I mean, the lore on Black Mage is actually really interesting, right? But yeah. You don't actually play it at a high enough skill level. Fair enough. So do I get the weapon from here? Huh. Ah, I see. Researchers of a long ago age supposedly constructed this peculiar variety of tomestone with a focus on versatility. When said versatility resulted in limited data storage and transfer capacity, however, they abandoned all hope, and these tomestones with it. So these tomestones are Alexandrian? Wait. I promise that wasn't a short joke. I fully did not see you, Marin. I see. Okay. Oh no! Shit, insufficient inventory space. Oh, who could have seen this coming? Well, alright, it's back to the meld train for me. So I can meld Piety on this. Not Piety. Spell speed. Tenacity. God damn. But that actually would then be wasted because we would have 358, which would be cut off by the 1. So I guess I'll just do spell speed. If I can get it. With this one. Last one. You appreciate all of the hard work I've been putting in, Smile? No. Tenacity? Last one? Please? Ooh! It was the please that did it. Thank you. Okay. Let's get the Tomestone weapon, and then we'll be done. We can actually kill the weapon that we've currently got equipped, which would up my decent skill a teeny tiny bit. Or actually, I don't know if I can kill it. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. God, the day when I am too full of shields is going to be a bad day. That day is not today. Yeah, the Quetzali shield is genuinely very cute. I like it a lot. The Quetzali sword is fine. There is something about how that, like, sort of tip for swords was supposed to be better for crushing, I believe, but yeah. Can't desynth yet. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Did anybody else want to come for a quick expert while I'm just thinking about it? Gimme tomes? Get in here, so... It is weird. I guess it's because it is still connected to the source, huh? That the summoning bell actually works on retainers. And we don't have a Feo Uul situation on our hands. I have finally gotten to 720. Which I don't actually think... Well, we'll talk about that one later. You want that summoning bell as a furnishing item? Is it bad that I think this summoning bell is like... It just makes me think of Taco Bell, and like, I have no justification for that thought process, but also... A Taco Bell kiosk. One of those self-service ones. No, same. Honestly, maybe our brains are just busted. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Tural then. You would like one Bel Grande, one beef chalupa, one Dr. Pepper, and I can't believe you're skipping out on the chicken chalupa, so... Thank you, Marin. Oh, have you been online this whole time? Sorry, so I thought you were logging on, my bad. Hell yeah, Marin. Moving your free teleport is way smarter. I just have it set on Hingashi right now. Am I an idiot? I'm online and always AFK. Fair. Hingashi, what kind of Ishgardian am I? I have Ishgard set as my home point. Also, I'm in hell. I can't believe the friends list is so busted. Oh, wow. Okay. We're gonna do a quick... Oh, why did I come here? I wanted more materia. We're gonna do a quick expert, and then I will do some story, because I will be honest with you, I have been craving narrative, so you get it. Friends list is dookie. It sucks. You're only 60 of 450. You're in danger. So, time to run a hunt train. I'll equip my nonsense. My nonsense set. Because I've spent all that freaking time on it anyways. Oh no! Actually, maybe this is the one that sucks the worst. Also, I was very surprised to find out that, I don't know what to call it. The one that is not... The, like... Oh! The OGCD, that's the term, that you get off of what used to be Requiescat, isn't an AoE, unlike all the other blades, which was real discombobulating for me. Can I be real with you? And I know it's because I pentamelded truly garbage stats. I feel literally no difference in playstyle. Is that how it feels for people who meld good stats? Or do good stats people actually enjoy pentamelding? You're too oblivious to feel much of a difference? Yeah. Because, like, sometimes, I don't know, like, when you get new equipment, you can, like, feel a pretty significant difference from it. Oh, I'll tell you what. Me interrupting what would normally be a cast of Holy Spirit there, I did feel. Which is gonna get me in all sorts of bad habits. Nice. Easy. Lost souls of every age. I still feel weird about the extent of the, like, committing to the vacation bit. I don't know. The idea that this is Disneyland is so destructive to, like, immersion, which is, does anybody even care about that in the first place? Literally the best duty in the game? I don't know about that, but I can accept that people enjoyed the heck out of it. Our vacation ended the moment we got recruited by the cat. No! And it is good to see you, Floral. When our taco was stamped on. Man, we really let Bakul Jaja get away with that, huh? Hey. That's the bad one. We let Bakul Jaja get away with a lot of stuff. You ain't wrong. Okay. This one is the one that's on the right. Oh, I do hate this one as well, actually. Ooh. Damn. Is that because we've got eye level? Or are we just that good at video games? But yeah, we did let Bakul Jaja get away with a lot that I mean, the problem is that, like, the foundation for what they were trying to do with him is, like, obvious from a mile away. And I wonder if they made that so obvious because they didn't do the rest of the work, you know what I mean? It's basically like when you write the conclusion at the end of your term paper and you're like, oh, this is gonna suck, so I'm just gonna make it sound like we wrote a really good paper. on the hope that, like, your professor fell asleep while reading it halfway through. Smile. Can you tell I have a, like, weirdly personal relationship with this analogy? Well then, we're just too competent. I really didn't need to get out of that gaze. It was just a gaze attack. We've seen them 1,000 million times. But you get it. But yeah, if you're only eye level 700, maybe we're just good at games. Maybe we're just the ultimate gamers? Beyond this hall lies Traumare, Lord of Nightmares. Okay. Let's do it to it. I will say, the fight, like, mechanically, reminds me a lot of, that one fight in Stormblood, where you have to, like, turn into an old woman to avoid the, like, seductive spell she casts. Very funny, 10 out of 10. Malicious Mist is the name of the raid wide. Oh, spooky ghosts. Has anybody tested? Don't mind me. If we're a ghost, do these rocks hit us? They don't! Oh my god! When you're in ghost form, you can stand in that AoE. That's so funny. Oh. Oh. Damn. What an incredible experience. Thank you, guys. So, Peony, Marin, you know the crew. You love them. Okay. Let's go do some story, I guess. 300 more to go. Well, can I interest you in a hunt train? All right. Unfortunately, though, boys, that's gonna be it from me. I do want to do some of the side quests and things like that, if that's all right. But yeah. And I guess I want to do it even if it's not all right. So there you go. Hunt train, begone. Oopsie poopsie. Insufficient inventory space. My god. Who could have seen it coming? I will say, I have been running maps for like a specific item that somebody wanted, these like lotus leaves, which like, I'll be honest, can we not just buy them? POTUS leaf. President of the United States is a very different thing to buy off of the internet. And Rye, I will hydrate, thank you. How much could these possibly be? 397,000? Why are these goddamn leaves so expensive? What are these even used for? Okay. Sure, fine. Well, I already used up my map allotment for today. But let's see how much the time-worn leather maps are, huh? People like their indoor ponds. Fair enough. We've been having terrible luck with the gacha, though. I don't think I will futz about with any more maps today, actually. You guys didn't see, I ran one of them very quickly before stream because it was like a level 40 map and so therefore not terribly interesting. Although I suppose, if you're in a party, that does increase the loot that is going to be procured from each one, huh? I'll have to think about that next time. Okay. Let's do some Wachumeki Meki stuff. Which I started leveling Armorer, so we'll be able to actually get XP off of that. Wrought in Wachumeki Meki. Ropely hopes you are the artisan he's been looking for. Well, if it isn't Elish. Forgive me, but I couldn't help but notice the tools you're carrying on your person. You wouldn't happen to be a skilled tradesman, would you? As I mentioned when you visited alongside the third promise, Wachumeki Meki is in dire need of skilled artisans like Fontaine. A number of our shops are beset with problems large and small, you see, and having the assistance of one such as you would be most welcome. Of course, a service rendered is a service paid for, and we've plenty of scripts with which we can fill your pockets. Procuring supplies from the open seas has brought no small number into my possessions, and I understand the currency is also used extensively across the Salt. Friends, getting paid in company script is a bad thing. When you used to get paid in company script, it was a way to make sure that your money didn't leave a company. So like, if you got paid by, for example, Kellogg's script, the idea was that you could redeem the Kellogg's script at the Kellogg General Store, where they could then control the prices of all of the goods inside of there. So they'd be like, ooh, you could get paid 100 United States dollars, but you could get paid 200 Kellogg script. And then they would just increase the price of, I don't know, a cereal shovel to be 3 times the market rate. So even though you thought you were getting paid more, the amount that you spent on things was even worse. I hate Final Fantasy XIV's insistence on calling them script. Script is a bad thing. Watching Meki quests require mats, by the way. They aren't just given to you. Oh, okay. That might be rough then. I have not leveled a gatherer properly. Okay. And I understand the currency is also used extensively across the Salt. With that said, I'd like to first introduce you to the folks you'll be working with. You needn't decide right away, of course. Take your time to consider my offer, and come speak with me again once you've made up your mind. I'm not going to speak to anyone. I'm just going to accept the quest. Come to take up my offer, I see. Just one last thing before we go. In the language of my people, Wachumeki means House of Countless Beads. I see the market as a home where folks of all kinds may come, connect, and carve out a niche for themselves. Please bear this in mind, as you may encounter things to which you're not accustomed. Ahem. Now then, off we go. Alternate currencies in MMOs are really common. Fair enough. Good, that's nearly everyone. I thought it best if they were aware of who you are before you show up on their doorstep offering your services. Let's go in order, shall we? Starting with Tural Soj Metalwares. Tural Soj deals with all things metal, particularly when it comes to daily necessities. Unfortunately, she's been confronted with an issue that's put her very reputation at stake. She seeks a metalworker that understands the importance of punctuality. Next, we have Epistles by Pamika, whose eponymous owners pen official documents, transcribe letters for those who cannot do so themselves, and more. She's presently in need of one skilled in treating parchment, textiles, leather, and the like. That would be the place where Elishin character would unironically work. Oh man. I am all about that place. Trirolja Juicecraft serves some of the most unique beverages I dare say one will ever encounter. It's just a shame no one's lining up to drink them. If you've any expertise with the culinary arts or alchemy, I would love for you to assist her in revitalizing her shop. If you know anyone who's a good chef or really trained in making cocaine, she could use your help. Fish Fancy's Donuhanu is a bit of an eccentric establishment. You see, Donuhanu deals in fish that he fancies. Wait, hold on. Okay. Donuhanu, you're onto a fucking genius business scheme. If he doesn't sell any of the fish, it's fine, because he likes that fish, so he can take it home and eat it. Hell yeah. Unfortunately for him, his tastes are a touch too unconventional for your average customer, and he's anxious sales may not pick up. As for Shunyi's apothecary, I regret to say that its owner was unable to spare even a moment for introductions. That said, if you fancy yourself a miner or gatherer, you'll undoubtedly find his wares of great interest. Shunyi deals in all sorts of curious flora and minerals, you see. Alas, his sole employee appears to be in poor shape, and I grow more worried about the store by the day. I believe that covers everything, more or less. It is my wish that both customers and shop owners feel mutual satisfaction with their transactions in the market, that this house of countless beads may shine more brilliantly than ever. With your help, I believe that wish will come true. I look forward to seeing what you accomplish, Elish. Could I interest you in some non-fungible soul tokens? It's the latest fad in Alexandria. Theo! It wouldn't be much of a grind if you could just buy everything with Gil after all. I mean, some people would still need to grind. You may now undertake Wachumeki Meki delivery, seek out shopkeepers in need of aid, lend them a helping hand to make the markets a brighter place, one store at a time. Sure. And do I remember correctly? Because I haven't done the Endwalker ones. But I did do some of the Shadowbringer ones. You get like a reward for doing all of them in the same way that you would get a reward for doing all of the role quests. With your help, I believe that wish will come true. I look forward to seeing what you accomplish, Elish. Well, and the other question is, how are they going to integrate Alexandria, right? Your friendly neighborhood metalworker. Raul Soj seems relieved to see you. Ah, must be my lucky day. You're Elish, the artisan Ropely roped in, aren't you? 1. Ropely roped in. Hell yeah. 2. I know we talked about this before, but the thought that like people don't know us here, right? Obviously, like I'm doing the crafter quests after having finished the main storyline, so there is going to be a little bit of disjointedness there, but like I don't know, it still feels weird. Somebody said that there was an explanation for why the people in Tural weren't affected by the final days. What was the explanation? Was there a quest line that introduced that? It's a pleasure. Name's Raul Soj, and I'm the proprietor of this here shop. From pots to knives, if it's used on the daily and made of steel, I smith it. Hilariously, that's actually all 3 of my like craftsman soul whatevers is in weaponsmithing, armor smithing, and goldsmithing. So there's one code I live by, and it's never to keep a customer waiting. Soon as an order comes in, I do my damnedest to have it ready as soon as able. Can't have folks living their lives without the proper utensils, see? Won't say that speed don't come at a price. My goods come quality assured, but they ain't always pretty to look at. Fucking, as long as you don't sell oil lamps, girl, we're gonna be fine. Once upon a time, might be that I aspired to meld metalware even a dawn servant would be proud to use, but that was a childish dream or a childish lass. Reality ain't so sweet. Better to leave the fancy fineries to the moblins. I ain't ashamed to admit their craftsmanship knows no equal, but I ain't ashamed of what I do either. Knowing that my goods are needed is what gets me up in the morning. What I'm trying to say is, I win my custom by providing fast and reliable service. And I need your help to give them that. I have a bit of an embarrassing problem on my hands, see? I have a young lass come to me asking for work a little ways back. She claimed to have experience working metal, so I figured why not? With a new hire, I thought I could start accepting bulk orders. But that Papani, bless her heart, she's earnest to a fault, but the girl barely knows her way around a pitchfork, let alone a forge. I feel like those two are not directly related, but okay. I've already accepted a hefty order, and I'm afraid we won't have it ready in time. I don't want to let one of my customers down, so I ask you, will you lend me a hand? You'll be well compensated for your work, promise. I wish I had spent more time with the, like, board of advertising, like, promotional material that was released with Dawntrail was Raj Soul's Metalworks. Like, are all of these businesses represented on that website? Wirebone, I can't tell if you're saying lesbians are the reason why Tural didn't have to deal with the final days, in which case, I definitely need to know about that quest line. The places affected by the final days had a thinner shield of aether above them, so they were the first to be affected. It would have affected everyone given enough time. Interesting. Okay. Of course. We're the Warrior of Light. We love helping people. A heartening reply. Thank you. I can already sense you've the confidence of a none too shabby artisan. We'd best begin with introductions then. Might I trouble you to fetch Papani? I sent her to Bayside Bevy to purchase materials for pots some time ago, but she hasn't returned. I might go ahead. The reason why we're on the default skin of this particular outfit is because I really like the goldsmith's outfit. And the goldsmith's outfit obviously only applies to the goldsmith. So I have it that it auto changes for goldsmithing, right, to like another vest. But that means that if I switch back to another outfit, it defaults to its normal skin. Once upon a time when we got more glamour plates, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'll customize an outfit for each crafting profession. I did not do that. Although there are some really cute blacksmith and armor pieces that almost look like a fighting outfit, so... What is... Levs! I do need to pick up the Lev quests out here. Okay. The first crafting quest of each story uses Endwalker mats, by the way. Okay. With any luck, we'll be able to get rid of some materials that I'm holding on to, hey? Wait, you're one of the Third Promise's companions, aren't you? You may not recall, but we actually passed by one another in Earthenshire. I'm Papani, a former potsworn. I'm honored to finally meet you. Gosh, do I miss how the Moblins spoiled us artisans. They provided every luxury you could imagine. A cot fluffier than alpaca fleece, platters of delectable food. Best of all, they took care of all the cleaning, letting us focus wholeheartedly on our work. Alas, the storm left them short of supplies and help hands. I realized that the environment I once enjoyed there would not soon return, and made the hard choice to end my pot pact and journey here for work. Did we talk to Papani during MSQ then? Ah, but look at me. We've hardly met, and I'm already talking your ear off. Excuse me, what brings you to this corner of Tural? Mistress Ralsoj requested your assistance with the shop. Oh, forgive me, forgive me. My ineptitude has inconvenienced even you. Since the day I started working for her, I can't seem to fulfill a single one of Mistress Ralsoj's requests properly. As a potsworn, my work was quite intricate, you see. The Moblins desired only the most lavish and ornate novelties, so that is what I made. I can't even imagine where to begin making household goods. Not even a pot. I spent more time than I cared to admit in front of the supplier, trying to guess which materials might be appropriate for forging one, until I just felt utterly overwhelmed and wound up here. Did you try asking your boss which materials you might want to get? Uh, Confounded by a pot. I'm no artisan. I'm a fraud. You know, most people aren't even aware that the pot sworn exists. Even bringing it up as a credential here only seems to garner doubt. I feel as if I've begged for work from every shop in Tural, but none would hire me. No one but Mistress Ralsoj. She knew no more of the pot sworn than anyone else, but she welcomed me with open arms instead of disbelief. I want to repay her compassion, her faith in me. So this is actually really interesting, right? So Ralsoj says, I wanted to make goods fine enough for the Dawn Servant to use, but I'm no moblin, right? She attributes the fine materials and crafts to the moblins, and I just thought that was like a writer's room mishap or something like that, right? Like that they didn't realize, but it actually confirms what Papani's saying here, right? Mistress Ralsoj doesn't know that the moblins aren't the one who make it, that it's the potsworn. And so the fact that she's saying the moblins are the ones who make it is lending credence to Papani here saying nobody knows what we are or what we do. That's very interesting. Did you know there's a settlement to the south of Earthenshire? It's featured in a couple of side quests, but not MSQ. I don't remember. It feels like it's been so far ago. We'll have to double check, yeah. Moblins take credit for all the work. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, they did say that it was their, like, secret, right? Their secret weapon, so... Mobby moments. Bad mobby moments, but you get it. Excuse me. No one but Mistress Ralsoj. She knew no more of the potsworn than anyone else, but she welcomed me with open arms instead of disbelief. I want to repay her compassion, her faith in me. So I will. This isn't the time to be moping. I even have a new friend beside me. I can simply relearn the basics, starting with the materials for a pot. But first things first, we should return to Mistress Ralsoj as she requested. Okay. Oh, actually, before I forget, because I will forget, we're not doing raid this weekend, so I will not be able to get the things that we need later. Crit. I guess we can get some direct hit. And direct hit again, I guess. Oh, am I an idiot? You just buy it for the hunt marks. Which, I mean, you know what? You actually do it way cheaper than the wolf marks from PvP. I might just get it from here then. Let's get some crit. And then let's get some direct hit. Oh my god, am I an idiot? Oh my god, I got direct hit when I said crit. That's funny. Okay. And then let's get some crit. Oh no, it's I literally cannot afford it. Oh, well, okay. I have some more elsewhere. So I'll just knock this out while we're here. So it would have been 54, so we would have over-melded a little bit on that. So I'll just do a direct hit right now, and I'll actually consult the best in slot later. Okay. Let's take care of that. Let's pop over. And let's finish the first of the little Wachumeki quests, hey? Right. Oh! Apparently you can repair it while on the move. Excuse me. I see. Among the materials available in Tural, ingots smelted from Turali iron ore are the most suitable for in the forging of a pot. Is that me? Am I an idiot for being like, yeah, I don't know, iron, sure. Because like the other thing that we need to remember is that like the Charlians and the like the spellcasters and things like that are going to talk about ethereal conductivity, right? So like for us, we know that metal works because metal transfers heat, right? But for them, is it that the iron is more or less ethereally conductive than other materials, right? Like you get dishware made out of copper. I don't know. It's a different conversation. Thanks for bringing her back, Elish. You think Papani didn't even know the makings of a pot? Also, the fact that the pot packed, the pot sworn, and Papani not knowing how to make a pot, very good. But that can come later. Now that you're both here, I'd like to discuss the bulk order we have lined up. I'll fill you in once you're ready, so just give me a shout. Okay. And then this is what this looks like when you unlock it. You now may undertake deliveries for Shral Soj Metalworks. Speak with Ral Soj to learn more. A large order. I'll do my best. Hard to read. Ral Soj is eager to begin her explanation. I take it you're ready. I'll elaborate on the details of the order then. A Hanu farmer requested a large supply of scythes to be used for harvesting reeds. Though reeds are relatively light, they're deceptively firm. That being the case, the both of you need to take special care that the blades have a sharp edge, and also make sure the handles have enough girth for the hefty hands of the Hanu. The harvest season draws near and time's tight, but if you could prepare about 6 scythes, Papani and I can handle the rest. I'm counting on you. Now let's get to work. So these actually have a different interface entirely, which I think are super cute. Undertake deliveries to Shral Soj Metalworks, delivering requested items, raising yourself in her esteem, ensure clients receive their orders in a timely measure. Items with a higher collectivity will result in greater rewards, etc., etc. So this is the interface. Each shop in Wachumeki has a list of requested deliveries. Metalworks will accept items from blacksmiths, armorers, and goldsmiths. Perhaps a bad thing that I have all of my specialties in this exact set, but here we are. The items requested will vary according to your level and may be crafted by any of the corresponding classes. To begin the process, select Logs from the main menu, followed by Crafting Log. Next, select Special Recipes, then Class, lastly Wachumeki to locate the desired recipe. The Steam gauge will build with each successful delivery. Fill the gauge completely, your Steam level will rise, allowing you to progress through the story. And so we need to create these reed scythes, which are not normal items. We want to get at least 340, which we'd be aiming for a better thing anyways. And so you come down here, I instantly forgot. It's not collectibles. What is it? It's not custom deliveries. Class, right. Reed size, we need chondrite ingots, which I'm sure I have some of those somewhere. No, I threw all of them away? Dang. Anite whetstones. I have exactly 2 of them. What a treat! And integral lumber, which I have one of on me and one somewhere else. Well, we'll get rid of them. Chondrite ingot is from chondrite ore and dimithrite. I don't actually know where you get dimithrite. Oh, okay. Shadowbringers. Do I not have dimithrite? I don't. Do I have chondrite? I don't. Okay. We need it on a 5-to-1. We need 6. So we need 30. So let's pop over. Elish getting rid of stuff? It's possible. Oh no, Presna! Don't go to the earlier part of the stream. You know the crafted gear you made for me? I've only used it for good things. I'm only using it for raiding, Smile. I would never use the crafted gear for anything else. If you've got chondrite ingots proper, I guess I could also just go back to anywhere with a free company chest, right? Do we have an FC chest here? Yeah, listen, I did a little melding. No FC chest in Tural, gotcha. Auntie's taco. Which, tacos are items in the game, right? Right? Excuse me, sir, but are you a tradesman by chance? Can I get chondrite ingots? If you've got any of those. You've the hands of someone with a long, storied career. Hands that I would beg you lend to the good people of Tural. Oh, cute. Tacos de carne asada. I assume they're no longer raid food, Marin. Here we accept petitions for aid on behalf of the Wing of Reflection. Be they from the common citizenry or fellow artisans, we use any and all tools of the trade at our disposal to ensure the needs of Tural are met. Since its founding, myriad tribes have gathered here onto Tuliulal, commerce flourishing as the years passed. However, as one might expect from such a diverse people, business practices also vary greatly from tribe to tribe. I do love Lev quests. I am sad that Lev quests have become solely the product of crafters and gatherers, but I do genuinely think some of the lore behind Lev quests are like the most filling out of the world out of necessity. But yeah, other than ingots, whatever is needed to craft the scythes. So I think I needed integral lumber and anite whetstones. While there are difficulties in trade we have yet to overcome, a great many troubles were resolved when the Dawn Servant established the Winglev system. We serve as an intermediary between those who require aid and the tradespeople with the requisite skills needed to fulfill these petitions in the form of levs. I do also wish, and I know this is just me, the like weird little like tarot cards of stained glass that the like adventurers like put over lights. Like I wish we still use that. I know that's very silly, but I think that's so neat. This affront of not putting half the stuff you need in a major city and splitting it between two is really annoying. It's been around for a while, right? Are you familiar with Levs? Hailing from across the salt, I would assume so. The head of reason adopted the system from the guild levs employed in Eorzea. The lev plates used to depict the Dawn Servant's journey building this nation and the lessons learned from his companions along the way. A reminder that only together can we make Tural thrive. Of course, this sentiment of solidarity also extends to allies come from abroad, much like you, which is to say, we would be honored to have your assistance. Hell yeah. This is going to be how we're going to level. Which we'll get to later. But yeah, okay. I've been promised free stuff. And you know I love free stuff. Handouts, please. Oh, this is too much stuff. Oh, you know what? This is exactly as much stuff as I... Oh, no, I had room in my inventory. Thank you, Bo. Does Ishgard have an FC chest? Ishgard does not, actually, which is extremely annoying, yeah. Kugane does, Crystarium, Charlea, and Tuliolal don't, yeah. Ishgard does not. It's definitely not something I'm ever bitter about, Smile. Some of these... Integral lumber. Twitch chat had it. Ah, it's high quality. My eyes glazed over. Okay. And then... the whetstones. Granite is used in the Anite whetstones, which I believe I had 2 of, and I have them in the other retainer. Okay. Just make the hub cities all hub cities. But then for what reason would you go back to those delightful homes of Gridania, Limsa Lominsa, and Ul'dah, and also Kugane, I guess? Because we like them? I don't know. I think we really gotta twist your arms about this. What am I looking for? The Anite whetstones. Perfect. I had 2 of them. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Demised, didn't you just fill your inventory? To which I would respond with, you are correct. I don't need these high ethers, but I'm never gonna throw them away. And I got some normal cordials from the leather maps that we ran, so I guess that's going in here. Or actually, do I have literally normal cordials anywhere else? No. I can throw that in my saddlebag. That actually is the reason, by the way. Nobody would hang out around in Tuliolal if Solution 9 had a market board. Is that real, JR? I was saying that as a bit. Is that actually the reason? No one would hang around in starting cities if you could switch server in any city. That's unhinged if that's true. That's crazy. Not in like a bad way, but like a... while I'm crafting, we're gonna run ads, by the way. I'm just gonna let it go. We're not gonna stop. That's insane. And thank you, Bo. Oh! It has been so long since I've crafted and I couldn't just auto-finish it. Oh! Well, okay. My old strategy a billion years ago was reflect. And then you did innovation into the, like, 3 boys. Okay. So now we've got it at high quality. So we can do progress. Then we'll do Master's Mend. Oh, there is another trick. Well, I don't know if it'll be relevant here. But you can do, like, there's one that decreases the durability lost, and also another one that, oh my god, my brain is toothpaste. There's one that decreases durability loss, and then there's another one that restores durability whenever you do it. And I think people use those two in conjunction. Those are very efficient, right? People have preferences, so while older cities might be deserted, the starters won't with the server travel gimmick, people would still be there. You like Tural more than Solution 9, personally. Beramesphia. But again, like, we need to understand that we are definitely niche categories, right? Like, role players do not make up the preponderance of people who play Final Fantasy XIV. People who like certain vibes might not necessarily interact with things the way. You're not even talking art peers. Fair. But, like, would people still choose to go to, like, I don't know, Ralger's Reach when Kugane has so much there, right? People don't go there anyways. Sometimes people go there to get the emotes from the hunt stuff. So, does Refined Touch proc Advanced Touch? It doesn't. Weird. Is Refined Touch more efficient? Increases inner stack by 2, I guess? Interesting. So we have more inner stack, which means that we can do 1500, which would take us to the top, right? Oh, interesting. I might do Refined Touch instead of Standard Touch. You've never seen a congregation there? What do you mean? Everybody loves Ralger's Reach. Okay, so now we have the problem of needing Anite Whetstones. Which is fine. Because we can also just turn in the scythes that we just made. So Esteem pops up. And you can get a little bit of XP and crafter scripts. You get the whole deal. Oh, you get 3 million for this? Oh. Thank you. This is fine work. Even better than what I hoped for, in fact. You must be an artisan of some renown abroad. In making your first successful delivery, you have begun to earn Ralsoj's trust. Deliver the items Ralsoj needs, and deliver them often to improve the prospects. Sure. Square Enix don't even love Ralger's Reach. Let's be real, they made Kugane, and then we look at the Reach, it's clear. No! No, also, people love it. People love it equally. Love it a whole bunch, they do. Equal love. Is there any reason? I guess theoretically we only need 4 more, right? So. Oh! Goldsmith. So we only need to do 4. No, definitely equal love. That's why there's a field operation that comes out of Ralger's Reach. And also, All of the crafting quests go there, for sure, for sure, for sure. I guess we could also do it on Goldsmith, but I would rather get armor done, so... They really should have just made Alamigo the endgame city. Honestly, JR, big agree. Like, the fact that they gave us the Alamigan Quarter, what do you mean? The entire city is Alamigo. Ugh. Bah humbug, you know what I'm saying? Literally overkill, but there's no kill like overkill. Oh, actually, I guess we could do that here. Pop our Inner Quiet stats. And then Master's Mend, finish making it. But it's the same is true with regards to Garlemald, right? Like, a lot of us were expecting Garlemald to be the, at least wanted Garlemald to be something that you could traverse, right? Which, like, I don't know, like, why bother going through the trouble of blowing up Garlemald if you're just going to have things like Solution 9, right? 1,500, actually not enough at this point. Okay. So we need to do one more. And if we need to do one more, we can do one... I guess Prudent Touch? It's not super relevant. Oh, actually, extremely not relevant now. We can finish that. We'll save the durability on that would normally go on Byrogot's Blessing. Ralgar's Clear... Ralgar clears Kugane because you can ride mounts in it. The last endgame zone with Soul. Oh shit, Hisoka, I didn't think about that. Yeah, fair enough. Posted Yoshi P's answer as to why no market board in Solution 9 in Discord. Ooh, definitely gonna check that out, JR, yeah. You can ride mounts in it. That means it isn't a city. No, Vespia! Please! Okay, and then we can finish it out. The funny thing about this is I said the words, I can clear out my inventory, and Bo has given me more than the stuff that I used to finish it. Yulemore should have had mounts. Imagine it being normal to the rich people. Honestly, Theo, would have made a lot of sense. Also, Yulemore, I feel like, definitely gets more traffic than, Ralgar's Reach, right? You may have DM'd Bo with the exact mats I need. JR, thank you. There are also people who have, like, done the mathematics and all of this to, like, calculate the perfect things. Like, there's all sorts of, like, beautiful crafting macros and stuff out there. I am a coward. And so I will not be using any of those. Would they save me more time in the long run? Absolutely. But I do like thinking about crafting like it's some sort of, like, puzzle to solve, you know? Like riding in Amaro on a big plush carpet with a full wine glass and pearl necklaces is definitely a look. I mean, honestly, Theo, you're raising an excellent point, right? Like, and again, the fact that Yulemore is comprised of, like, not just the elite members of society, but, like, the most elite members who then had to give everything up to the city of Yulmore, right? Because like remember that like when you enter, you basically eschew all of your material possessions. So interesting. Okay. I'm actually thinking we might even skip innovation because we've been killing it. Yeah, more than enough. And knock out progress. Bish bash ball. But also, Theo, I will be honest. Whenever I think about like writing about like alt characters and stuff, my number one is the like dynamics in Yulmore. Oh god, I love Yulmore. I was also way too worried about what they were going to do with Yulmore. It ended up being totally fine at the end, right? But thank you. This is fine work. Oh, we've already read that one. But now we've got the esteem level up. There's been a lot of conversations about how scythes aren't actually practical weapons. I don't know where I come down on that conversation. You like how the architecture is all like a mono style with the crazy banners and balloons? I mean, Yulmore has such a distinct look, right? So, but yeah. Had they look at each of the sides, and I'm pleased to say the quality's up to par. Good work, both of you. As for quantity, we've had the 6 Elish prepared, 2 made by Papani, and 3 made by yours truly, with a grand total of 7. With a grand total of 11. I can't read. We've the amount requested by the client. I'm sorry. I was so fixated on coming up with a design that was easy to use and maintain that I barely had time to make them. If I'd been faster, perhaps I could have reduced Elish's burden. Well, in the end, your design was elegantly simple. That'll come in handy if we ever have to make more, and if our customers have an easier time maintaining their tools, all the better. Ah, poor Ralsoj. You make planned obsolescence to make your customers come back and buy more. You make your scythe blades weak and dull, and you make their handles easy to crack and break. And then you blame them and call them idiots so they come back. You get it. Hey, Gui. I'll inform the client that the scythes are ready to be picked up. Won't be a moment. Gui, piety literally does not work on anything else. Piety only works if you are in battle and you are on the roll healer. If you mouse over it on the character attributes, it says that explicitly. Warriors cannot heal more with more piety. The only people who can use piety are the roles of healers. I know! Dude, I was so sad. I wanted piety to work on paladins. Are you kidding me? You will still use it on warrior? Gui, I melded it. Okay, a friend of the show, Bo, made me a crafted set, but we ended up being able to gear myself to, if not above where that needed to be. And I melded piety onto like each of my gears for paladin. I was like, faith-based paladin builds. So you get it. Warriors are healers. I mean, honestly, warriors could do it more, but piety only regenerates MP. It doesn't even increase the potency of your heals. It just means that you regen more MP. Give me tenacity, red mage. Tenacity doesn't work on DPS. Tenacity is just for tanks. All of these roll locked stats. Sorry for the wait. I have the scythes you requested here. Meanwhile, Elish is screaming into his link pearl about materias. Does this Hanu Hanu not get a speaking role? Okay. Marvelous! It was worth coming all the way to the city for such craftsmanship. Now we'll have a much easier time with the harvest. For we Hanu Hanu, the harvest is an immense task, and crucial to our way of life. The softer reeds are used as food, while the sturdier ones are used to thatch the roofs of our homes and more. You could say our livelihoods are built on reeds. You both assisted in crafting the scythes, yes? Thank you so much for putting such care in your work. Aww. Oh, stop it. It was our pleasure. Dang, okay. Needs a little bit more praise, hey? You act as if it's the first time you've ever been thanked for a job well done. You've had plenty of experience as an artisan before coming to work for me, didn't you? I did, but an intermediary took care of transactions. Wow! Honestly, hold on. The Moblins of Potshire, or whatever, the Earthenshire, now that I'm thinking about it, they're really fucked up. Like, they do give the artisans, like, the best quality life ever. But, like, your goods and services will never be known as yours. The Moblins take the credit for all of it. Like, holy shit. I did, but an intermediary took care of transactions, so I never actually met a customer face to face. Believe it or not, this is the first time. Also, they're just fucking selling oil lamps to the fucking Dawn servant. And I must say, the feeling is amazing. Really, really amazing. In fact, I should be thanking you, miss. Oh dear, she really is as sweet as you said, Ral. I see why a longtime loner like you would speak so fondly of your new hand. Oh, I told you that was just between you and me. Cute. I'll be letting everyone back home know that Soj Metalwares is the best place to buy their supplies. You'll be hearing from me again before long. I appreciate it. Do come again. With a little word of mouth, another order may come in before we know it. That said, Papani, you clearly need more practice with crafting the essentials. I mean, next is literally going to be pots, right? So until she has a proper handle on things, I hope I can continue to rely on your help. Okay. Mr. Streamer, do you incorporate link pearls RP, or is it too high-tech for your immersion? Well, so the thing about link pearls is, right, that link pearls are specifically bred for purpose. So when you have a link pearl, that link pearl cannot call any other link pearl. That link pearl only corresponds to a specifically designed link pearl. Right? And so you have like relayers in that situation, and like I honestly think link pearls are amazing. I love link pearls for RP. Because the other thing is giving someone one of your corresponding link pearls is a big deal. That's like got a lot of ceremonial purpose, and they're expensive, right? Whereas, like, they kind of, like, play loosier-goosier with link pearls the farther that we've gotten in the game, but, like, at the same time, it's still a lot, right? Versus, like, someone being like, yeah, hold on, let me hit up my tombstone. You got Flappy Hanu Hanu on there, like, just, like, don't get me wrong, the technology is definitely there, right? Like, we've got rabbits living on the moon, we've got Alexandrians from Solution 9, do not get me mistaken. If you want to RP your character having a cell phone, it's there for you. But for me, like, link pearls are so perfect. It's sending stones in D&D. No, imagine being an asset designer for a big video game company, almost the same shit. Yeah, no, I literally could not imagine. Yeah, you can take tenacity. Guh. It might be the best. It might be for the best if people attributed redacted to the moblins instead of me. Yo, tombstone emote. The tombstone emote is so funny to me. Like, also the mobile phone app in general. Like, that thing is. Ral Soj is pleased with your efforts. She now considers you a meddlesome metal worker. Oh, metal as in like you're made with metal, not meddlesome as in Meddle. Interesting. Homophones. I never realized it would warm my heart so to be thanked directly by a patron. It's a wonderful feeling. Hey, Auntie! Brumps. Ral Soj has a new order of business to discuss. Glad you're here, Elish. Thanks to our last client, word of our efficiency seems to have spread, and a new bulk order has come in. I trust I can still count on your help. So, what's the request this time? A large order to tortilla presses for aunties. Who's that? What? You've never heard of Auntie's Tacos? It's one of the most popular taco places in the city. I see. But are tortilla presses normally ordered in bulk? Surely her stock didn't break all at once. This is something of a special case. Seems the manufacturer in charge of tortillas production having... This is... Oh, man. Okay. I do really appreciate when they try to do, like, sort of, like, regional dialects for the different individuals. Ral Soj's dialogue box here is doing something. This is something of a special case. Seems the manufacturer in charge of tortilla productions having a complete overhaul, and everything needs replaced. Spares included. She wants us to prepare as many presses as possible. Shouldn't this be the manufacturer's job? Elish, I'd like you to make 6 of them. Papani and I'll handle the remainder. T entrusted this order to my shop because she has faith we'll get the job done in a timely fashion. Let's show her what we're made of. You've got it. I'll do my best to make sure she leaves just as satisfied as our last customer. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay. You have a friend who drew for a big video game company that owns a competing MMO that you shall not name, but their art got completely mishmashed and liquefied to match the smooth, yassified style they have for women. Mobbies would liquefy your art and take credit for it. No! I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. So, tortilla press. I genuinely did not look at this. Ruthenium ingot, lar ingot, mountain chromite. I've got all the mountain chromite. We can get the lar ingots. I don't know if we can get the ruthenium. Yeah, I only have the one that I have. Okay. What's the Moblin's idea of yassification, though? Oh my god. Can you imagine a mobby going, yes, queen? Although, I do just need more ruthenium in general. Shaloni. Yeah, that makes sense. disproportionately higher level, though, I think. What am I trying to do? Okay. I need the Lar ingots here. I do not need Anite or Chondrite. I do not need the integral logs. Which I guess I could make the integral logs into integral lumber, so that could actually save me some space. Never made one before. Alright, there you go. Why am I making it high quality, you might be asking? I have truly no justification for it. I don't even I don't even do Carpenter that much. Do we have the one that's at cost of... greater cost of durability? Okay. Let's do that one. It's just 1200. Yikes. Oh, I am not high enough level to just auto bypass everything, huh? Let's do... one of them is the, like, regenerate durability. Ariku? Hey. Oh my god, did I not go far enough in the Carpenter quests? Oh no! I just genuinely have not unlocked the Carpenter quest at that level. Okay, well, shit. Alright. Hold on. Hold on, lads. Okay. Oh. I do not do Carpenter. Although the Carpenter questline in Ishgard was very cute. What do I do here? Because, like, I don't want to just master meld to restore durability, because then we'll be wasting some of it. And my Carpenter is already just a nightmare. So I guess we could spend more CP, just increase quality. Okay, so then we can do a Master's Mend. We need 1200. We've got way more than 1200. How did this happen? Okay. So let's get back. What is intensive synthesis going to do for our progress? 1200. That's actually good. We need that. So let's do intensive synthesis. And then we can do Iragot's Blessing. And that'll max out our quality. Hello? Oh my god, it was maxing out our quality because... the condition was excellent! I'm terrible at crafting! It's fine. It's fine. We can recover. We can rebuild. We can rebuild. Hey, Jenny saw her. It's good to see you, my friend. Shit. Okay. So the good news is we've gotten most of our progress done. So we are not as stressed about progress. We are still stressed about quality. So getting additional stacks of inner quiet is not helpful here. So we just want to go for quality. So I guess Hasty Touch. I haven't used Hasty Touch in so long. Oh, you know what? That was free. I'll take it. Okay. It's down to the wire. Like we've got an 80% chance of high quality. We can just let it go. Because I don't have enough for Master's Mend anymore. So we could just finish the craft. I literally don't even need it to be high quality. This isn't like a gacha game that needs you to get like 3 stars before you can autoplay the level. Like, once I've crafted it once, I can just craft it from then on. But also, how much does Careful Synthesis give us? 5? So we're only 1 Careful Synthesis away. So we can actually... Careful Synthesis is 7. So we can just max it out normal. Right? Yeah. Easy. Bish bash boff. Alright. Now let's just do the rest of these, and then I can never look at them ever again. Help, check Teamcraft. So Raven, you are correct that Teamcraft does have really good macros. I actually do not play... I say play. I don't do Carpenter, so I haven't done level 63 onwards Carpenter quests, so I'm still missing class actions. So the Teamcraft would give me... was that just a mat, not even the turn-in? Yeah, it was just a mat. Listen, I told you the way I play crafter classes is like it's a puzzle, and I enjoy that. I don't want the optimal macro. I want to puzzle it out. We were just doing that to store the lumber smile. We're not even using it for this part, yeah. This is how I play the crafters! What happens when you mess up? You can puzzle it out on Teamcraft. You make your own rotations too, you just don't do it live. Listen. Listen to me. Okay. You are, in fact, listening. How dare you? You have not muted my stream. Aw, thanks, I appreciate that. It does make me feel nice when people actively pay attention to the stream, but, you know, swings and roundabouts on that one. People have busy lives, and if people are going to be dropping a lurk, you know, I appreciate that. That does, in fact, help, weirdly enough. I have contemplated a world in which there is someone who watches my streams, does not talk, and does not understand a single word that I'm saying. And that is existentially... Do I have these? One of the most fascinating thoughts for me to indulge in, but yeah. The 1d6 psychic damage was taken out of love. Denny! No! Let's desynth this for the desynth XP. Do we actually have one of these elsewhere? No, this is the only one. I might just huck it. So why do you sound outraged when I drop a clip that shows how much attention you're paying? Pixie! Okay, the Battlecraft materia go away. And then with the palm, we can craft more island prisms, and then we're done. With that said, you must AFK briefly. Always nice to just see you in general, Denny. No sweat about it either way. I will be honest, a part of the reason why my inventories are such messes is that I cannot, like, whenever you run up against a project that, like, pauses you, for me, I'm always like, well, now I've got to pause that project and I'll just get around to it later. Like, there's, like, one fishing gear, because, like, back when I was first getting into crafting, I tried to do every single recipe, because, like, I was like, oh, well, I gotta do every single one. But then, like, you know, I started dropping off as we got farther and farther, and I was like, well, I'll circle back for this, right? I don't have bone chip or beastkin blood, but I already gathered the ash branches, so I'll just leave the ash branch in a retainer and I'll come back for it. And then I never came back for it. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Armor. Wachumeki Meki. Or I know you have a hoarding problem, backstory or not. How dare you? It's not a hoarding problem. It's a hoarding characteristic. Yeah. We've got all of our armor stuff down pat, though, so this will be considerably less painful. Yeah, we can just max out quality right there. Oh, and the thing that I was trying to talk about last time is you do not great strides. There's one that regenerates durability for you. What is it called? It's like, do I not have the action on my hotbar? So waste not 2. Manipulation! Manipulation is the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I guess I just didn't have it. So you do manipulation. That regens your durability. You do waste not, which reduces your durability loss. And then you can just go, and it's like way more efficient after you've set that up. So that's like what all of the like macros online recommend. Although I'm sure I'm not doing it correctly, but that'll be a problem for later. Actually, now that I think about it, once I've gotten it, no, it is locked by level. Damn, okay. Because we need to do... Sorry, I didn't read that. That's on me. I will be back, I promise. We need to do... the Inga. Yes, if you want any serious crafting done, you want manipulation, which unlocks at every class at 65. I mean, you don't have to have it. You can get around it. Ruthenium, ingot. No! Wait. I didn't think about high durium. Okay, so we need 25 ruthenium and 5 high durium. 25. I don't actually know if I've gathered this yet before. Not if you're doing any serious crafts like endgame crafting. Yeah, okay. Spoil sport. I don't know. I will say I did really enjoy the like level 50 and below where you would like take gear and like upgrade the gear you made previously. I did think that was really cool. But like the idea that there are endgame stuff that will allow absolutely no room for error. It definitely not only is in the game, but is there on purpose, right? You only have manipulation unlocked on Culinarian, but you don't pretend you know anything about crafting. Whoa! Are you saying I'm pretending I know anything about crafting? Heartbreak. I definitely do not have enough free time to be an Omnicrafter anymore, or at least not a real one. Increased integrity. Oh, I just started gathering as much as I could again. Oh, which is fine, I suppose. Yeah, we're actually going to have 30, so we'll have one left over for an extra bit. Why am I trying to gather this one? Literally no reason for it, actually. Gather, we can literally knock this out in a single node, so we should. I don't think I've actually gathered this before. Oh, there you go. Ah, you know what this is? This is a situation for those normal cordials. Oh, yeah. Nope. Hold on. Come back. Then we go back to Tural, craft up the ingots. I think I have enough lar left over. You also have a stack of normal-ass cordials, and everyone asks why you don't have at least high quality. It's a good question. Why don't you have high quality? Lar ingots are goldsmithing, yes. Which I haven't made one yet, actually. So there you go. No, not Lar. Oh my god, Ruthenium, which is blacksmith and armorer. Oh, my brain broke for a second there. I like panicked. Oh my god. Okay. Oh shoot. Yes. Okay. Manipulation. Waste not. Oh, I didn't look at the condition. Heartbreak. Oh. Truly, I live like this. Remember, you don't need to make it HQ this time. Well, yeah. Do I need to? No, certainly not. Am I going to? Because it's my first time making it! I'm actually gonna do hasty touch again. No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe refined touch again. Ooh, okay. If I do... That's 1,072, yes. So that'll get us halfway there. Okay. $2,800, perfect. We've got the guaranteed high quality. We're wasting 5 durability, but that's fine. And then we can just knock out careful synthesis to get to the end. Okay. I've crafted one high quality one, and then I can never think about it again for the rest of my life. Actually, this is good as well, because it means that I can send my retainers out to grab these materials. Because your retainers can only grab materials that you yourself have grabbed at some point in time. So it is actually nice to have. Okay. Class. Wachumeki Tortilla Press. I made too many ingots. It's fine. I'll just have one extra at the end. It'll be a little treat. Um, 1,400, so we need to make up 1,000. Oh, let me do this now. $1,400. Ah, you know what? We don't need to max it for collectability. We just need it to be in the green. I won't have it be perfect. What am I? Some sort of perfectionist? Some sort of completionist? I've never once cared about getting 100% on a thing. Just once. It's fine. Don't perceive it. Okay. Second tortilla press. Which I realize is not like the fascinating heart-pounding action of MSQ, but on the other hand, I do genuinely feel like the quest that's being done in Wachumeki here is more, I don't want to say interesting, but like more compelling than some of what we were doing at the end of Dawntrail. And maybe that's just me huffing the copium, but like, I don't know. Just kind of like having stakes that make sense, as opposed to the like etherealness of like what is or is not a person's soul. Oh, well, alright. That's 24 for that last little bip. We don't need that last little bip. We have a thing. I've never used trained finesse once in my life. I don't think I've ever looked at this ability even once. No thank you, though. Shit. Okay, fine. Just this once. Culinary and Alchemist one so far, and it was fine. So the Alchemist one had a very weird energy, right? They were talking about like how he was too busy to come chat with you for reasons, which is always like a weird vibe to me. It strikes me as very like Elend Ventru from Mistborn energy. So you got it. Okay. Our last couple of tortilla presses. Finished already, have you? This has just the right amount of weightiness to it, and the surfaces look perfectly flat. I dare say T will steal whatever competition is left with the tortillas she makes from these. It just also sucks to a certain extent. Because it's like, on one hand, don't get me wrong, handmade goods, artisanal goods, very much a thing. But also, there's like a factory one continent away that'll just be able to laser cut you everything you need. It's fine. You mean the bunny who is an alchemist? I guess? Just like when Ropely was doing that thing. Oh my god, do I need one more lar ingot? No, I don't. I have enough. Okay. Culinary and Alchemist is paired together with the Mamulja NPC. Oh, the bunny is an alchemist. That is an alchemist is actually the gathering deliveries. Gotcha. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. His quest is supposed to be very good. Okay, noted. What am I doing here? I need 1900. We've got 1400. $1,300, $1,600, that's done. And then we should just be able to... Oh, God. Maybe not. Okay. We should just be able to finish progress by the old tried and true method. What am I doing with this? You. Okay. And then we'll do... Fish, Bash, Bosch. 1900 gets us to 5,000, so we just need a little pushover. I said we just need a little pushover. Okay. Really just needed a little pushover there. Ah, fine. A lot of a pushover. Which we probably should have put into progress now that I'm thinking about it. Because I am actually mildly stressed about having enough progress. Nope, it's fine. Okay, and then we can close on the final tier of this crafting stuff. $1,900? $1,500. Okay, wow, wild. I'll take it. So the condition of the material is like indicative of like if there's like impurities or things like that, and it's entirely RNG, which I do actually think is really cool. In the idea of like trying to be like, oh, it's like if you were an actual craftsman, and it's introducing like unforeseen complications and things like that. I don't know. It's very neat. All right. The culinarian alchemist was the weakest of them all, but you generally like them all? Good to note. Ah, finished already. Oh wait, nope, that's the same general dialogue. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Everyone, meet T. T, meet the team. Hello, hello, I'm T Soul, the proud owner of Aunt T's Tacos. It's lovely to meet you all. Your lightning fast work with the presses is an absolute godsend. I can't thank you enough. We'd been using only hardwood presses at the manufactory till now. Auntie, how big is your operation? But I can't tell you how many times I've had to order replacements. The things seem to break at the slightest bit of force. Having metal presses will be a huge relief. I promise you these can take a beating and then some. Oh, I don't doubt it. And, seeing as you've proven yourself a woman of your word, you'll be the first person I come to for my cooking supplies from now on. Now then, I must be getting these presses to the manufactory, so I'll excuse myself here. Do be sure to visit my store next chance you get. Would be a shame if you didn't get the taste of the tortillas you had a hand in making. We've already met T-Soul. Like, with Wook-Lamat, which I guess that's the explanation, is like she didn't pay much attention to us because Wook-Lamat already was with us before. Bizarre. We'd never have been able to fulfill the order in time if not for you, Elish. My thanks. Elish, Mistress Ral, Soj, I am so sorry. Once again, I was too slow. I only managed to prepare a single press. Papani, you put your heart into your work, I can see that. But if you're going to come to work here, you need to come to grips with the stipulations of the job. Truth be told, I need you outputting the same amount as Elish here. I've been watching you work. You spend far too much time devoting your attention to a single item. I'm sorry. I was so thrilled to see my efforts appreciated before. I thought that if I put my all into these presses as well, Mistress Tisol would be overjoyed. Okay. But in the interest of fairness, I do not know what the process of pressing a tortilla looks like. But could you imagine if she did like a little, like, engraving of like Aunt T's face to do like branding on each tortilla? That could be really charming. I wanted to make them flawless and easy to maintain, and in the process, I completely lost track of the time. I admire that you're trying to make the best product possible, but sometimes a customer only wants a tool that works, and they want it quick. Try to keep that in mind next time. Elish, looks like you're not rid of me yet. I can't rely on your help forever, but for now, please continue to lend us your expertise. Okay. Like a pancake, exactly. Okay. Well, with that being the case, I want to say thank you guys all so much for being here and for hanging out. I know this is the kind of stuff that I am a little overjoyed by, but I hope you guys got some enjoyment out of it yourselves. Catch you next time. Bye!